Can satellite communication become the next breakthrough point of the mobile internet?
So I guess it depends. It depends how we define breakthrough in terms of bringing connectivity to previously unconnected areas. Absolutely. I mean, it's a complete game changer. If we're bringing communities online who previously did not have access to any kind of technology, then that is massive. Some of them are struggling to do two-way text messaging. So it's text messaging now. It's going to be some voice services. Mobile internet is not the initial priority. I think there are a few opportunity areas that are significant. I mean, certainly covering a desert with mobile internet from a satellite is it's great, but what are you connecting that's in the desert? If there was a great demand for connectivity in the desert, there's an argument that operators would have figured out a way to reach those areas. I mean, when you look at regular cellular technologies and extended range base stations, we're talking, I mean, some sites can get coverage of well over 100 kilometers from the site. So the ability to cover very remote areas effectively with cellular is there. In a lot of countries, mobile networks have covered sort of 99+% of the population. So they've covered the areas where people are. So the use cases for going outside of those areas are Internet of Things use cases, agriculture, forestry and fisheries, mining in remote areas. These all require some form of connectivity. It may come from a dedicated private mobile network, but satellite absolutely has a role to play in those scenarios. Most operators we talk to view satellite connectivity as solving a problem for the last 0 to 5% of land mass, to the last sort of 0.5% of their potential customers, and there is value in that. I think when you look, then I guess you've got solutions like sort of Starlink that are much more higher performance internet platforms, and that's sort of doing quite well in the US market at the moment, which has quite a fragmented broadband market environment where a remote community may have just had a 10 megabit per second DSL option as the only available broadband technology in their town. So suddenly being able to get Starlink at a 200 or 250 megabits per second is a real breakthrough. So there are opportunities. It's just the economics of those versus extended range 5G or other solutions is slightly debatable. So it's part of the solution to bring everybody online and sort of fix connectivity globally. But I'm slightly nervous to say it's a kind of a significant contributor. It's going to fix solutions in a small percent of use cases, and if you happen to be in those small percent of use cases, then it's absolutely a breakthrough sort of game-changing technology. But for the average sort of telecoms operator, it's a nice little extra option to solve a problem for a sort of a relatively small portion of their potential customer base.
In the future, will satellite communication become part of 6G technology?
I mean, certainly, obviously, non-terrestrial networks are future releases of the 5G standard. So 5G, I mean, I think certainly release 18 and 5G Advanced, but I think also release 17 have non-terrestrial network support as part of their sort of feature set. And a lot of 5G operators we talk to are quite excited about that. It's sort of bringing sort of satellite connectivity into the 5G world, I guess. But it's do we see a fragmentation of technologies? I'm less certain about. It's getting a little bit outside of my expertise area. Certainly the existing satellite players have decent businesses in areas like IoT and sort of remote connectivity. Do they merge and fall in line with 5G release 17 or 18? I suspect not, but it's certainly, given that we've still got another 3 or 4 years of standard sort of preparation work around 6G, certainly there's potential to see some greater standardization work there. But I'm probably not making bets on winners or losers, or is it fragmented or all unified for satellite connectivity at the 6G at this stage. But certainly it's something that the 5G sort of 6G standards body is very interested to sort of pull into their world.